Some folks have the skill, the time and the means to help hundreds if not thousands of others, but they don't bother. Where some are born into extreme poverty, have lost their family members, grown up in orphanages and choose to make a big difference to other people's lives. The gentleman you're about to hear from is Pastor Joseph Aristal, who started a small school in Haiti and grew it with no money, just the support he could get from others, into 300 plus children who attend every day. Let's hear what he has to tell us.
At the moment, I'm fortunate enough to be with two of Haiti's nicest guys, and especially guys who make a difference. Pastor Joseph Aristal, and on my left here, Marcel. Okay, Pastor Joseph has a little story he's going to tell us about how he started a school in Haiti. I'm going to jump behind the camera, so we're going to interview these gentlemen separately, but it's very fascinating. Let's get to it. Pastor Joseph, please explain to the viewers where you started from, what the project is that you're actually building in Haiti, and how it's making a difference to the lives of the young people over there.
When I was start my project, I had a dream. When I was a little boy, I have no mother, no father to help me to go to school. I spent many years in my life. I never go to school. So right now I have a dream to support the poor kids. Their life is not easy for me when I was a little boy. When I had 10 years, I began to go. I never go to school. I'm asking my sister to put me in the orphanage. My sister was put me in the orphanage. I began to learn by the orphanage. The orphanage was belong to American people. So that's the reason right now I have a dream to support the poor kids in Haiti. Right now I have 300 kids in my school. Many of them is orphans. So right now I'm looking some people to help me to work together to support the poor kids. The life is very hard in Haiti for the poor kids. Many of them, when they come to the school, they have nothing to eat. Nothing. They go back home with their bell empty. Many times I'm crying when I have nothing to give. So that's the reason right now I'm looking people to support me, to pay their teachers and feed them. So I'm really love nothing not impossible with that.
Okay, thank you very much. And we're going to hear a little bit from your friend here, Marcel, who's a great supporter of your project. Thank you, Pastor Joseph, for your kind comments and sharing your story with us. Marcel, could you please tell the viewers any details, because you speak very good English, well done on that, but share some details about Pastor Joseph's school that may be useful for them to know in their decision and whether they want to support this project.
Yes, first of all, the first time I met with Pastor Joseph in Cité Soleil. As you know, Cité Soleil is the biggest slum in Haiti, where there are about 500,000 people are living there. And when I met with him, and he shared with story with me, but as a young boy at that time, and I said to Pastor Joseph, you know what happened? I really want to help you because you take to the poor as a pastor. And that time we start to work together and to help the very poor kid living in extreme poverty to have an opportunity to go to school. I did understand his dream. I did understand him. That's why I brought my support to him, volunteer to help him to reach his dream. So it's really difficult in Haiti for the poor kids to go to school there. Why? Because in Haiti there are about 700 people are out of a wreck. So their families, they're doing nothing all day or night. And the poor kids stay in the street, they play domino games, they play like that. But you know the importance of education. So when you go to school, you can educate yourself. Now you can have like a better country. Education is the key all over the world. With education, you can open any door. So that's why I appreciate what Pastor Joseph is doing, and I always bring him my support the way I can.
So what is it they need specifically?
Yeah. So I think Pastor Joseph, he need like support for the children, like money to pay the teachers, because without teachers, no more schools. So we need money to feed the children. If the children don't eat, they cannot survive, because you cannot go in the war without any tools. So the tools that I'm talking here is like feeding the kids and pay the teachers and make school become the perfect tomorrow. And then we cannot just give them the education like that to know how to read and write, but there is something they need too. So they need after that to go to the vocational school. What is the vocational school? The vocational school is something when the children grow up in the school, they can learn something like sewing, like have something to survive themselves and to in their own life tomorrow. Because when they finish to school, maybe they can afford to go to the university, to the high school. And I think we would like to continue the project together with Pastor Joseph, so to help those children to keep going to school. When they finish the primary school, they can go to the secondary school. After the secondary school, they can go to the university. After the university, they can achieve their dream, so they can help themselves to help their country.
Excellent.
This is what I think. That's
Fantastic.
what Pastor Joseph is doing. Is very great.
And there'll be left some contact details down the bottom of the screen. So for the viewers, if you want to help out or want to learn more about what you guys are doing, please take contact with them and find out more about what they're doing. And with me here, I have my good friend Johnny, who's introduced these two fine gentlemen and their project to me. Johnny, please just give a few words as to what's happening, and you've been over there visiting the project. What's it like?
Yes, Mr.T. It's very remote at best, very remote, rough country. And what Pastor Joseph is doing, and giving you a little information about it, I just want to give you my side of it, because I've been over there and walked the walk with him and seen this program and seen how real sincere it is. He's not a rich man. He's not driving a Land Rover. He's not driving a Toyota Land Cruiser. He doesn't even have a bicycle. He's a very, very modest guy living in a little 2-room house, which he shared it with me. The shower in a 5-gallon bucket. So he's not like a lot of NGO operators or groups that have a lot of sponsorship or a lot of money. He's operating on a shoestring. He's sincere can be, this fellow.
Fantastic.
And he has a school, like you said, for 300 some kids, and he has little ragged uniforms on the kids that have the school name. I don't know how he could ever, even in the past, have gotten those ragged uniforms he has, but somebody was kind enough to help him out with that. He has a feeding program in the school, which his wife cooks at the feeding program, and another woman. and he has, I would think, about 6 or more teachers. Most of them don't get paid. They come in and they do the work and don't even get paid. If he gets some money, if he gets a donation, he can pay them. But they're really doing it out of the kindness of their heart. And my point is, he doesn't have any income coming in for these kids, and he needs support for the school. And if you have any question about where that money is going or how it's being used, I can tell you, you can look at his website, you can contact this man, and you can come down and you can walk the walk. You can go to the school. You can see these kids, and you can sponsor a kid for $5 a month or a small amount of money or whatever you want to give to sponsor these kids. Like I said, for the credibility, if you have any question about this, you wanted to go to Haiti, this man here will open up his home, he will open up his school, and you can go in and you can see what he's doing. He's not playing around with any kind of funds. He really doesn't have anything to work with. And that was one of the reasons I kind of got involved in this project with him. Because when you meet a good guy with a good heart and doing good things, you want to see him succeed.
Absolutely.
And I get a little emotional on this thing, so I'm going to try to wrap it up. Any questions?
Thank you so much, Johnny, for sharing that. And again, like I mentioned earlier, if you want to help out, then check the contact details below and take contact. I'm sure Pastor Joseph, he'll be happy to answer any questions if they just want more information as well, yeah?
Yep, Pastor Joseph will be glad to do that. And a little bit of my background, like Mr.T said, I'm pretty much a world traveler. I'm retired. I'm a retired commercial pilot, retired military U.S. Air Force pilot. And I've seen a lot of places all over the world. And when I find someone like this that's really doing the right thing and honest, straight up from the top, I kind of want to promote that. And that's why I got involved with that.
Well done. Hey, 3 very good guys here. So thank you for being on the video, and can't wait to get it out there.
Thanks, Mr. T.
See ya. Okay, ciao.
Thank you.